Find the 8th term of the geometric sequence. Since it says geometric sequence, my ratio. Ratio is whatever you're multiplying by in the pattern. If you don't know, take any number, divide. So negative 8 divided by 2 tells me my ratio is negative 4. N stands for the term you're looking for. So in this case, it's the 8th term. So it's 8 minus 1. So I'm going to use in my calculator the 7th power. So all I need to do is then type that into my calculator. Negative 1/2. Parentheses, negative 4 to the 7th. So my sum of that problem is 8,192. Number 17, find the sum of the geometric sequence. Since it says sum, that means I need to use my sum formula. Series, a sub 1 times 1 minus r to the n all over 1 minus r. To find a sub 1, I'm going to plug 1 in for k. So that'd be 2 times negative 2 to the 1 minus 1, which is 2, times negative 2 to the 0, which is 2, times 1. A sub 1 is 2. My r is whatever's being raised to a power, so that is my r, the negative 2. Since it's negative, I'm going to put it in parentheses. On bottom, it's 1 minus negative 2, so it's plus 2. I don't care about the parentheses around the negative 2, because it's not being raised to a power. My n is the exponent, or is the how many terms I've got. So in this case, it's 7. So again, I'm typing it into my calculator, being careful to include all the parentheses. So 2 parentheses 1 minus. I'm right here. Parentheses negative 2. Close it. Raise it to the 7th power. Then close that parentheses. That's the top part. Now we're going to divide it by 1 plus 2. So if you want to do 1 plus 2, you can. Obviously, that'll get you 3. But my total answer is 86. That is the sum of the first 7 terms of that pattern. Because it told me geometric, that's why I used the geometric formula. Otherwise, I would have done it the long way. 18. Find the first term and write the rule for the nth term of the arithmetic sequence. Since it says I'm going to plug in what I know. The 18th term is 85. That means for n, I'm going to plug in 18. So 18 minus 1 would get me 7. I do know it's all equal. Then I do it with the second one. I'm going to plug in 32 for n. So 32 minus 1 gets me 31d. It's I have two variables. I'm going to change the sign. 85 minus 169. 85 minus 169 gets me negative 84. My A1s cancel, and it's 17 minus 31 gets me negative 14d. I take negative 84 divided by negative 14. I get d. There's one thing. In order to solve that. Oh, plugged it, made the wrong arrow, sorry. Plugged 6 back into there. So it's going to be 85 is equal to a sub 1 plus 17 times 6. So 85 is equal to a sub 1 plus 17 times 6. 102. Subtract 102. Subtract 102. A sub 1 is negative 17. Super. I'm close. I've done a lot of work so far, but I'm not all the way done yet. Okay, now sorry, I moved everything. Okay, now is I need to take a sub 1 and d and plug it into the arithmetic sequence formula. So my formula is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. If I'm writing the nth term of the equation, that means I'm leaving n in my problem. So A1, we know, is negative 17. N minus 1 stays there. D, I know, is 6. All I need to do is distribute and then combine negative 17 and negative 6 to get me 6n minus 23. There's that one. We're almost done. Long video. Hopefully you're getting something out of it. Find the sum of the first 25 terms of the arithmetic sequence. Since it says a sub 1 plus a sub n. N is 25 since I'm finding the first 25 terms. A1 is 4. I do not know what a sub n is. A sub n stands for the nth term of the equation. I do not know it. So, in order to find it, I'm going to do the arithmetic sequence formula. A sub 1 is 4 still. N is 25 because I'm doing 25 terms. I'm trying to find the 25th term minus 1 and the each time. So my difference is 3. So 4 plus 24 times 3. So 4 plus 24 times 3 gets me 76. That is what a sub n is. That is not my answer. I'm taking that and plugging it in over here. 70. So I'm taking 4 plus 76 times 25 divided by 2. Questions there? Can't answer them. That's just an old habit, I guess. Alright, next one. Find the fourth term of the binomial expansion. We're using the binomial expansion formula. So it says take n over k. N stands for your exponent, so in this case it's the 7. K is the term you're looking for minus 1. So since I'm looking for the fourth term, it's 4 minus 1 to get me 3. Whatever comes first is the 4a. The formula tells me to raise it to the n minus k power. So this is my n, this is my k, so 7 minus 3 tells me raise it to the fourth. The second part is the negative 3b. This I raise to the k power, so I'm going to raise it to the third power. Now I'm going to start to simplify. It tells me 7 over 3. We talked about that earlier. That means we're using the NCR button. So 7 NCR 3. That gets me 35. 4 to the fourth and a to the fourth. 4 to the fourth, I believe is 256. Yep, 256. A to the fourth, and negative 3b cubed. Both things cubed. When I take negative 3 and I cube it, I get negative 27. And then b cubed. I got to multiply. It's going to be a big old number. 35 times 256 times negative 27. Gets me, woo, big number. Negative 2, 4, 1, comma, 9, 2, 0. A to the fourth, b to the third, because of that and that. There's my answer. Big old number, but it works. Not hard, just do it. Number 21. It's got a sum problem, so I know it's a sum formula that I could use, and the reason I know I can do one is because it's got a sign. So I'm going to use the infinite geometric series formula. Infinite geometric series looks like this. A sub 1 over 1 minus r. It's a really easy formula. Okay? To 0 times 1, which tells me my a sub 1 is 5. It's a bad 5. 5. On bottom, it's 1 minus my ratio. Remember, whatever is being raised to a power is my ratio, so it's 1/5. The reason this problem converges is because the ratio is less than 1. If that right there was greater than 1, then it would not converge, it would diverge. I just take this and type it in. 5 divided by 1 minus 1/5. Close it, enter. My sum is 6.25. That is the answer to that question. Number 22, we're almost there. It's sum because it says sigma. It doesn't tell me which formula to use. It doesn't say anything about being arithmetic or geometric. So when in doubt, just plug in. I've got k is equal to 2, so I'm going to plug that in. So 2 times, I'm sorry, I messed that up. So I've got 2 times 2 minus 1 squared. So that's 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 squared is 9. There's my first term. Then I'm going to plug in 3 for k. So 2 times 3 minus 1. 2 times 3 is 6. Minus 1 is 5. 5 squared is 25. Working on our mental math. 2. Now I'm plugging in 4 for k. 2 times 4 minus 1 squared. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 squared is 49. Super. Keep going. 2 times 5 minus 1 squared. 2 times 5 is 10. Yeah, 10, sorry. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 squared is 81. I stopped there because the top number is 5. That is not my answer. Again, you've got the sigma sign. Sigma means find the sum. So in my calculator, I'm going to find the sum. I'm going to take 9 plus 25 plus 49 plus 81. There is my sum. 164. Done. If you have questions, you got to make sure you get them answered. Go back, watch the video again. Every problem is in there. Okay, don't forget, we also had a website, url.com/chapter 11 review. It had an answer key posted. I will print out, or I will put the review that I just did, at least show the work, not the voice. It will be at the same exact website, except this time, clone that, except it'll be Chapter 11 Review number 2. Go to those two websites. You can look at an answer key with all the work on it. Good luck.